Okay, so I'm gonna go through just two of my notebooks and what I use them for, and also a couple of little decorations. So that sticker on the front is an Opal Apple sticker because they are my favorite sticker. I also just have this like shitty rubber band. The sticker on the back, sorry, the other one was the front, obviously. The one on the back is from one of my friends. It's kind of a little flip through, sometimes post-it notes. This thing in the back is a receipt with a synchronicity because the total was 1234 and I was having a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4 synchronicities. Okay, so I do lots of like little jottings, not a lot of like long, even just like what I did in a day. It's just kind of like feelings a lot of the times, one-off thoughts. Every so often I try to do like descriptive stuff where I'm like on the train. I try to write down things I see that like I want to remember, or like moments that feel kind of like notable to me or that strike me in some way. Actually here I'm going to do almost like a longer sit down and journal moment than I usually do. But it's still really, like I just found out that like it's, I don't feel like I'm getting it out when I'm like, this is how I feel, this is what I did. Now it's just like anxious, nervous, wonder why, like here's what I want to do, here's what I'm feeling. Just like the fragments for some reason feel a lot more expressive to me, I guess. And the narrative form just doesn't seem right. Okay, so then this is where I keep track of tasks mostly. The other one is like journally, sometimes kind of commonplace booky. I have this vintage photo on the front. It's kind of like the cover. I have a vintage photo or like antique photo collection that maybe I'll do a video on. I think that would be fun. But yeah, this is just the cover of this one kind of because it has this clear front. And then I put a little pocket in it. And this is just like some scrap paper stuff that has something on the back. I tried to do like a full month calendar, but that didn't really work. So it's just scrap paper now. Where I put like longer running to-do lists. I also have this little note that was like from a gift my boyfriend gave me. So it has both of our names. And then it just said, love you. And then this is like maybe a map or like a list of hikes for a campsite that I went to a while ago. And I just, for some reason I like it, and I'm like, maybe I'll go back to that campsite and I want to do those hikes. So I'm keeping it. In the back I have a couple little post-it notes and then some like manifestation stuff in the back, that yellow paper. And then I have pinned in that longer running list kind of like on the facing page to my daily to-do list. I don't do a daily to-do list every day. It just is when I like kind of want to dump it all out. And so just today I felt like it. I felt like I was trying to do something with this notebook too, where I like wrote down stuff, not just that I had to do, but that I did end up doing, because sometimes I get distracted really easily and it's like still stuff that I needed to do. And so it was just an idea to give myself credit for stuff that I hadn't put on the to-do list, but I did accomplish. That's me checking off a longer term one. I finally fucking got my car registered, so that was thrilling. And then I put, I think, strength training on the end of that list, and then I felt like maybe I wanted to journal about why getting into a strength training routine has felt so hard for me lately. Like I've had moments where I stay really regular about it, and that has just not been how I've been feeling about it lately. And so then I just like felt like I wanted to write for a second about, well, first I was like trying to give myself reasons that I wanted to do strength training, and there's lots of really good reasons, so good for you. And then I ended up writing a little bit about why for some reason that stuff doesn't compute for me lately, and it's not motivating me to actually do it day to day. I don't know, discipline is really complicated, and habit forming is really complicated for me at least, and so it's something I've been kind of trying to piece apart, and this is just a little moment where hopefully it helps me do that. And these are kind of what I do.